Hello students, today I am going to start the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. First, how to define the nucleophilic substitution reaction? The replacement of one nucleophile by the another nucleophile is called nucleophilic substitution reaction. It can be defined in another word, the substitution reaction in which one nucleophile is replaced by another nucleophile is called nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? The nucleophilic reaction is two types, that is types of nucleophilic substitution reaction. There are two types of nucleophilic substitution reaction. The first is SN1 reaction and the second is SN2 reaction. SN2 reaction. SN1 stands for unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? And the SN2 reaction is called bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? SN1 reaction, unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. SN2 reaction, bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Here, what is the one? One indicates the unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? And 2 indicates bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? Now, we are starting the SN1 reaction, that is unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is SN1 reaction. Clear? Suppose one SN1 reaction is given like CS3, C, CS3, CS3 and X. That is the alkyl halide. This is the tertiary alkyl halide. React with nucleophile. This is the nucleophile. And what is the nucleophile? The molecule which have lone pair, or the atom or group of atom carry the negative charge is called nucleophile. Here, nucleophile is the negative charge. And this is SN1 reaction, and the product will be CS3, C, CS3, CS3 and NU, and halogen atom, halogen nucleophile removed. In this SN1 reaction, the halogen nucleophile is replaced by NU nucleophile. This is the nucleophile coming nucleophile. Coming nucleophile. Clear? And this SN1 reaction occurs in two steps. That is, the SN1 reaction occurs in two steps. Two steps. SN1 reaction takes place in two steps. First is the formation of carbocation, and second is the attack of coming nucleophile on carbocation. That is, attack of nucleophile on carbocation. Clear? This is example of SN1 reaction, and the SN1 reaction takes place in two steps. In first step, formation of carbocation takes place, and in second step, attack of nucleophile, that is the coming nucleophile on carbocation. Now, in first step first, formation of carbocation takes place. Formation of carbocation takes place. Alkyl halide. The alkyl halide, the reaction was the alkyl halide react with coming nucleophile. That is, alkyl halide undergo carbocation, means CH3 and CH3X. Tertiary alkyl halide, and it undergo heterolytic bond cleavage and to form carbocation. This is the carbocation, and halogen nucleophile is removed. This is the rate determining step. This is the rate determining step because step first is very slow. This is the carbocation. Because positive charge is present at the carbon, so this is called carbocation. Clear? In the first step, carbocation is formed. In the step second, attack of nucleophile on carbocation. Clear? This carbocation, which is formed in step first, that is the carbocation, and the coming nucleophile is Nu, and Nu attack the carbocation and to form product. And this is the product. This is the product. Clear? Why it is called SN1 reaction? So listen carefully. The step first is the very slow step, that is the rate determining step, and in rate determining step only one reactant is present. This is the reactant. In rate determining step only one reactant is present, that is the alkyl halide. Alkyl halide. So the rate of reaction depend on only concentration of alkyl halide, not on the concentration of nucleophile, because nucleophile coming in step second. Clear? This is the unimolecular nucleophilic reaction, because in the rate determining step only one reactant is present, that is the alkyl halide. So the concentration, so the rate of reaction is depend on only concentration of alkyl halide, not on the concentration of nucleophile. So this is called unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now, next is order of reactivity of alkyl halide for SN1 reaction. Order of reactivity of alkyl halide for SN1 reaction, that is unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. This is the primary alkyl halide. Primary alkyl halide. This is the secondary alkyl halide. And this one is tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide. And the order of reactivity of tertiary alkyl halide is greater than the secondary alkyl halide, and the order of reactivity of secondary alkyl halide is greater than the primary alkyl halide. Yani most reactive, that is tertiary alkyl halide is the most reactive alkyl halide for SN1 reaction, because tertiary alkyl halide gives the tertiary carbocation, and the primary alkyl halide gives the primary carbocation, and the secondary alkyl halide gives the secondary carbocation. We know that tertiary carbocation is more stable than the secondary carbocation and tertiary carbocation. So the product from the tertiary carbocation will be more stable as compared to the secondary carbocation and primary carbocation. So the order of reactivity of alkyl halide for SN1 reaction is tertiary alkyl halide is more reactive than secondary alkyl halide, and the less reactive, that is the primary alkyl halide. This is the less reactive. Clear?